What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get it. Panic sell crypto. It is very hard to buy cryptocurrency. It is very hard to buy Bitcoin when it is in the red. It's hard to buy cryptocurrency when the markets are going down. A few days ago, Bitcoin dipped down to $63,000, $62,000. It was very hard to buy. Nobody wanted to buy Bitcoin. When Bitcoin dipped down, or quote unquote crashed down to $60,000, it was very hard to buy. Nobody wanted to buy. The market sentiment was all over the place. People were panicking. People were saying, you know what? I'm going to wait till it go down to $50,000. I'm going to wait till it go down to $40,000. Not understanding the access and what the present moment was delivering to them. So when the market is green, when the market is pumping, it's easy to buy. Everybody want to talk about Bitcoin when the markets is running up. Everybody wants to buy altcoins when they are pumping. When altcoins are up 30, 40% in one day, everybody wants to start to buy. Do not chase the top. Understand the importance of dollar cost averaging. You take a look at Bitcoin right now. What is it doing? Bitcoin is pumping. Another green day for Bitcoin. What is the excitement in the cryptocurrency market? It is great. The confidence in the cryptocurrency market is starting to come back. All it takes is one day, the market pump. 2 days, the market pump. And people confidence will start to solidify again. People will start to peak back into the market. Those who have left the market, those who panic sold and sold at the bottom, will start to peak back in and say, okay. If the market go up again the next day, they're going to peak back in and say, okay. So understanding what the cryptocurrency market does, understanding what a bear market does is very important. You take a look right now, Bitcoin did dip down to $60,000. That was the low so far for this bear market. Will it get lower? Nobody knows. But we understand that and let everybody think that the market is going to go lower. The masses think that the market is going to go to $40,000, $50,000. Some even say $35,000. So you take a look at the climate that we're in right now, the geopolitical issues overseas. If there was ever a time for Bitcoin to go below $60,000, would be right now. If Bitcoin was to go below $60,000 right now, nobody will have a problem with that. Nobody would claim market manipulation. Nobody would say it's a scam because it seems like this would be the right time for Bitcoin to go as low as it wanted to go. We're talking about war crisis, Middle East, missile strikes with Iran, Israel. If there was ever a time for Bitcoin to go below $60,000, would be right now, and nobody would blink an eye. Nobody would question why the price of Bitcoin is dropping. Why are my altcoins dropping? It would be justified. They say, oh, I get it. Bitcoin is going down to $40,000 because of the war, because of the issues we have in the Middle East, because of the oil situation. That is why Bitcoin is going down. No big deal. But what is Bitcoin doing right now? Bitcoin is pumping. Bitcoin is going up. Altcoins are going up. You take a look at Bitcoin right now, we're at $72,400. Just a few days ago, we were $62,000, almost up $10,000. In just a very short period of time, the needle will and can move to the upside as well as the downside. We've seen a lot of movements to the downside recently. We have been continuing to see moves to the downside. When will it be time to see a continual move to the upside? Nothing goes down in a straight line. Nothing goes down forever, as you can see from cycle to cycle to cycle. There was always a bottom. It didn't go down forever. It didn't go below $16,000 and $15,000 in 2022. It stopped right there at the bottom. And once it hit the bottom, what did it do? Bounced off of the doggone bottom and went all the way up to $126,000. Wrap your head around that. Once we saw the bottom in 2022, 15, $16,000, that was it. It didn't go below that. The bottom was in. Then what did it do? It continued to scale up, continued to rise, continued to get higher and higher until the year after the Bitcoin happened, it hit its peak, it hit its top at $126,000. You're talking about $16,000 for the bottom and the top being $126,000? Mm, where can I buy some of that at? Where can I get that at? So we take a look at where we are right now, take a look at the climate that we're in right now. You take a look at, we are in quarter one of 2026, coming fresh off of 2025, where we did recently hit our all-time high for Bitcoin. We did recently hit the top. Where's the bottom for Bitcoin? The year after it hits the top was $60,000 the bottom. You have to understand how to compare and contrast. You have to understand how to break down and look at the various cycles and look at the movements in the quarters and the periods that we're in. We're in quarter one right now, coming fresh off of 5 consecutive red months. I'm talking about 5 straight months of red in Bitcoin. Would it be 6 straight months, or will this month produce some green candles? What have we been seeing the entire month of March? We've been seeing March start off very well. A lot of green pumps for the month of March. March could be the start of the market start to recover. We've been talking about relief rally here, relief rally there. Haven't seen it. Will March be the beginning of that relief rally? Will March be the beginning of a recovery? And keep in mind, always keep in mind, was $60,000 the bottom. And that's the importance and power of dollar cost averaging. I keep repeating that. I keep trying to beat that point in. Dollar cost averaging is my best friend. I don't know what your best strategy is as the CEO of your own portfolio. Everybody moves different. But as far as me and my household, dollar cost averaging is number one as far as dominating this doggone cryptocurrency market. So you take a look at the FinGree index right now. The FinGree index is at 19. We talked about how the FinGree index can continue to trade sideways. We saw that during the first 2 months of 2026. FinGree index got as low as 5. Now, if that right there wasn't a direct signal, wasn't a direct cheat code in what to do, come on, y'all. A FinGree index of 5, there was only one way to go. There was only, what was going to go to -5, -2? No, it is going to go up from a 5. Now we're at 19. $60,000 to $72,000. Take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance is right back strong, right back where we were. We're at 59.22%. That right there is talking to us. That right there is telling us a lot. Hit the comments below. Let me know what that is telling you. The fact that the Bitcoin dominance is right back at 59%, 59.23%, almost 60%. And a few days ago, it was 57.8%. Hit the comments below and please tell me what your interpretation of that mean. Why is the Bitcoin dominance so strong once again? Hit the comments below. Tell me what you think about that. Take a look at Ethereum, $2,077, almost right back at $2,100. Ethereum dominance, 10.38%. So as far as the whole scope of altcoins, what are we to be doing with the altcoins? Take a look at XRP. XRP is back at $1.41. And to say XRP is back at $1.41, like that is something awesome, is questionable. It is hard to wrap my mind around it because XRP is a big dog, and to even see XRP at these levels is a tough one to swallow. Take a look at Solana. Solana is $90. That's a tough thing to take in. Solana at $90, that just don't seem right. But we're in a bear market. We know altcoins and these coins have been beat down and continuing to go down in the bear market. But take a look at the prices, take a look at the discounts and opportunities. Glass half full, glass half empty. One person look at Solana at $90, say, oh man, I'm getting destroyed. Glass half empty. I'm not feeling Solana. You take a look at the next person, they say, ooh, Solana at $90, okay. I'm liking this one. My glass is half full. You know, they happy, excited. The other person, glass half empty, hating Solana. Why is it so low? One person's opportunity is for another person can be a decline, can be turmoil. So you have to understand and identify where you are as far as the CEO of your own portfolio. What type of moves are you making right now? How are you picturing these altcoins? Are you taking advantage of the dips? Are you not trusting altcoins anymore? I talked to one brother yesterday. He said, man, I'm just really going to focus on Bitcoin and some of the other top coins. I'm not really going to mess with a lot of the small cap coins anymore, and so forth and so on. So, understandable. Everybody, when you're playing chess, you have to make a move. You have to move the chess piece. So, people are making moves. Strategies are changing based upon what we have experienced and learned, and rightfully so. That is what is supposed to happen. We take a look at the full scope, take a look at the full board. And when it's time for you to make your move, you make your move accordingly based upon what you've seen, the previous plays that you've made, and how well they have worked out for you. So the market right now is doing good. The market is green. Everybody's going to be excited. Stock market is doing well, starting to recover a little bit. Yesterday, the stock market got hit for a couple of 100 points. It's up a little bit today, running well. But taking a look at the global climate right now, nobody knows exactly how we're going to continue. But I know for crypto, 5 straight months of red, we're due for some relief. We're due to release some pressure. We're due for some green candles to pump. Now, I've seen it before to where Bitcoin and cryptocurrency pump and the stock market go down. So the 4-year cycle for Bitcoin is exactly that. The 4-year cycle for Bitcoin has been moving the same way since its inception. That is one of the things that gives us great hope that we can hang our hat on Bitcoin for sure. Now, as far as what these other altcoins, what altcoins will do, that right there is questionable, especially because altcoins were taken off track last year, 2025. Altcoin season was supposed to happen according to if there was a cycle. But we saw what happened in 2025, so we're going to take that into consideration as far as keeping a very close eye on these altcoins, not falling too deep into these altcoins, but just when you take your eyes off something, that's when that doggone thing could shoot. That's when that thing could moonshot. You say, God dog it. I'd have sold out of my doggone play. I would have done a 8X. I would have done a 5X. That $10,000 would have been $50,000. That's cryptocurrency. That is cryptocurrency. I don't know how long you've been in cryptocurrency, but I've been in it for a few years. I've seen a few different things. And just when you think things can't get no better or things going to continue to get worse, just like that, the shift can change and things can start to move in a whole other direction. So this video is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. Come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.